Okay, let's just jump right in. Picture this. It's 2026. The world of work looks different. So, what skills are actually going to matter? That's what we're here to figure out. We're going to walk through the essential AI skills you'll need to not just survive, but to really thrive. Think of this as your personal guide to getting way ahead of the curve. Ready? Let's do this. So, this really is the big question, isn't it? Is your career actually ready for what's coming in 2026 with AI? And look, this isn't some far-off sci-fi future we're talking about. It's happening as we speak. The skills that make you valuable at work, they're being completely rewritten. So being ready, well, that means you've got to know the new rules of the game.
All right, so let's cut through all the noise and the confusing buzzwords. What we've got for you here is a real, practical roadmap. This is your guide, step by step, that you can actually use to plan out your career for the next couple of years, making sure you land right where you want to be.
We've laid this all out as a kind of learner's journey, you know? It's broken down into 4 main stages. We're going to start with the core essentials that pretty much everyone is going to need. Then we'll get into how to actually create stuff with AI. From there, we'll see how it can boost your communication skills. And finally, we'll peek into the advanced frontier for all the specialists out there. So let's start at the very beginning, shall we?
Okay, first up, the new office essentials. Seriously, think of these as the new non-negotiables. This is the foundation, the stuff that's going to be the absolute bedrock of productivity for every single person. Doesn't matter what your job title is.
And the absolute #1 starting point, prompt engineering. Now, what is that? It's basically the art of talking to an AI. It's the huge difference between asking for, say, a marketing slogan and asking for a witty 3-word slogan for an eco-friendly coffee brand targeting millennials. See the difference? One gets you total garbage, the other gets you pure gold. This is the most fundamental skill to have, period.
All right, next on the list is workflow automation. Just think for a second about all those boring, repetitive tasks that just eat up your week. Sorting through emails, scheduling meetings, punching in data. This skill is all about teaching an AI to handle all that for you. It frees up your brain power for the work that actually needs you, your creativity, your big ideas.
Okay, I gotta say, I love the name of this next one, vibe coding. This has nothing to do with writing complex lines of code. It's all about just describing the outcome you want, the vibe. You could literally say, build me a simple app to track my daily habits, and poof, the AI builds it. This is a massive game changer for anyone who isn't a programmer.
And to wrap up this first section, we've got custom AI assistants. This is where you really level up. You're going from just using general-purpose tools to actually building your own small, specialized AIs for your team. You know, like a chatbot that knows every single company HR policy, or an assistant that can handle all the basic customer service questions. Super powerful stuff.
All right, let's move on to stage 2. Now that we've got those essentials locked down, it's time to shift our mindset. We're going from just being a passive consumer of information to becoming an active creator using these amazing AI tools.
Now, a really key skill here is getting a handle on something called RAG, or Retrieval Augmented Generation. I know, it sounds super technical, but the idea is actually pretty simple. All you're doing is connecting an AI to your own private secure documents. Why is this a big deal? Because it lets the AI answer questions based on your company's data, not the public internet. For business, that's a massive leap forward in both privacy and power.
Then you've got AI image generation. I mean, just imagine being able to create a totally unique, high-quality image for a presentation or a marketing campaign just by describing it. No more searching for stock photos. It is literally like having a world-class graphic designer on call 24/7, ready to make whatever you can dream up.
And believe me, that exact same revolution is happening with video. AI tools now let you generate and edit professional-looking videos for, say, employee training or a new product launch in a tiny fraction of the time and cost it used to take. All of a sudden, creating high-impact video isn't just for big companies with massive budgets anymore, it's for everyone.
So, all of this, it leads to a skill we call multimodal fluency. It just means being able to speak the full language of AI. It's about being able to give an AI a text prompt to create an image, then feeding that image back into another AI to generate a video script, and then using that script to create a voiceover. You're just seamlessly weaving between text, images, and sound to bring a whole idea to life. It's pretty incredible.
Okay, on to our third stage. This one is all about taking one of the most important business skills there is, communication, and just amplifying it. See, AI isn't replacing the need to be a good communicator. It's giving us some seriously powerful new tools to do it even better.
So let's start with the next evolution of SEO, which is AI search optimization. Think about it. Instead of typing keywords into a search bar, more and more people are just asking an AI a direct question. This skill is all about understanding how to structure your content so that these AI answer engines see you as the expert and serve up your information first. It's all about visibility in this new world.
Next up, AI-assisted writing. And no, we're not just talking about a fancy spell check here. This is about using AI to help you draft an entire report from scratch, or to refine the tone of a tricky email, or even to summarize a 50-page document in seconds. It's just an unbelievable tool for making your writing better and getting it done faster. Oh man, just think about the countless hours we've all wasted fiddling with presentation slides. With AI, that's over. You stop messing with fonts and aligning boxes, you just give it your content, and boom! It generates a beautiful, visually consistent, on-brand presentation in minutes that frees you up to focus on the one thing that actually matters, your message. All right, now for our final stage. We're heading into the advanced AI frontier. These are the skills for the specialists, for the leaders, for anyone who really wants to be on the absolute cutting edge of what's possible with AI. So at this advanced level, you've got AI data analytics. This is all about finding the hidden story buried in the numbers. It's about feeding an AI these massive, super complex datasets and having it instantly find the patterns and insights that you can then use to build a winning business strategy. It's like having a superpower for data.
And this next one is absolutely critical for anyone in a leadership role: AI governance. As companies start using these incredibly powerful tools, someone has to set the rules of the road. This means creating policies around data privacy, ethical use, and putting safety protocols in place to make sure AI is being used responsibly. It's all about building trust.
Now, on the more creative side, you've got voice and music generation. If you're in media, marketing, or really any creative field, imagine being able to generate custom voiceovers, sound effects, or even whole musical scores for your projects. It just opens up a whole new universe of creative possibilities. And finally, we get to what is really the pinnacle of customization: model fine-tuning. This is where you take a powerful, general AI, kind of like a brilliant college grad, and you train it on a very specific set of data, turning it into a world-class expert in one super narrow field. Think legal contract analysis or medical diagnostics. It's the ultimate specialization.
So let's just do a quick recap of the whole journey. We started with the new Office Essentials. That's your core productivity. Then we leveled up to creating with AI, which turns you into a content machine. From there, we learned how to amplify our communication. And finally, we looked at the advanced frontier for leaders and specialists. See how it all builds? Each stage is a step up from the last.
And that brings us right back to you. We've laid out the entire roadmap, the journey from the absolute basics to the cutting edge. Well, it all starts with just a single step. So the only real question left is, what's your first step going to be?